Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naranjaiva Narottamam Devin Saraswatin Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshva Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamasloke Bhaktin Bhavadir Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devagi Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 8, text number 8, 288. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Questions by King Parikshit. Sloka. Āsīt yad-udarāt padmaṁ loka-saṁsthāna-lakṣaṇam yāvān ayam vai puruṣa iyattāvayavaiḥ pṛthak tāvān asau iti proktaḥ saṁsthāvayavavān iva. Word by word meaning. Āsīt, as it grew. Yad-udarāt, from whose abdomen. Padmam, lotus flower. Loka, world. Saṁsthāna, situation. Lakṣaṇam, possessed of. Yāvān, as it were. Ayam, this. Why? Certainly. Puruṣaḥ, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Iyattā, measurement. Avayavaiḥ, by embodiments. Pṛthak, different. Tāvān, so. Asau, that. Idi proktaḥ, it is so said. Saṁsthā, situation. Avayavavān, embodiment. Iva, like. Translation and purport by Genuine Grace Abhaya Charanavrinda A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. If the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whose abdomen the lotus stem sprouted, is possessed of a gigantic body according to his own caliber and measurement, then what is the specific difference between the body of the Lord and those of common living entities? Purport. One should note how Maharaja Parikshit intelligently put questions before his spiritual master for scientific understanding of the transcendental body of the Lord. It has been described in many places before this that the Lord assumed a gigantic body like that of Karanadakshayi Vishnu, from whose hair pores innumerable universes have generated. The body of Garbhadakshayi Vishnu is described as sprouting the lotus stem within which all the planets of the universe remains, and at the top of the stem is the lotus flower on which Lord Brahma is born. In the creation of the material world, and the Supreme Lord undoubtedly assumes a gigantic body. And living entities also get bodies big or small according to necessity. For example, an elephant gets a gigantic body according to its needs. And so also an ant gets its body according to its needs. Similarly, if the personality of Godhead assumes a gigantic body to accommodate the universes or the planets of a particular universe, there is no difference in the principle of assuming or accepting a particular type of body in terms of necessity. A living being and the Lord cannot be distinguished simply by the difference in the magnitude of the body. So, the answer depends on the specific significance of the body of the Lord as distinguished from the body of the common living being. Om Dasa. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilidam Jnana Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavad Pashasha Desha Dharane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So today's sloka, Parikshit, the discussion between Parikshit Maharaj and Sukadev Goswami, and Parikshit Maharaj asking the questions. This entire chapter about the questions asked by Parikshit Maharaj. So today in this sloka, Parikshit Maharaj is asking, so if the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom abdomen the lotus stem sprouted, is possessed of a gigantic body according to his own caliber and measurement, then what is the specific difference between the body of the Lord and those of common living entities? So there is a difference between Lord's body and living entity's body, because the living entity's body, it is made up of earth, water, fire, the 5 elements, and the body of the Lord, it is Satchidananda Vigraha. So that's what our original position is, Satchidananda Vigraha. Because the soul is made up of Satchidananda Vigraha, Lord's soul also Satchidananda Vigraha. Lord's soul, and there is no difference between Lord's body and Lord's soul. But there is a difference between common living entity's body and the soul. Because Lord's body, as we said, there is no difference. Both are same. His body is and soul, both are same. But for us, soul is different and our body is different. And Lord's body is permanent and our body is temporary. So this is the intelligent way of questions he is asking. Parikshit Maharaj is asking. He wanted to understand how the Lord assumes himself in the gigantic, because in the scriptures it is said that because we cannot go out of this, even with our advancement, we are not able to reach the moon planet. We are just 1 or 2% descending the space and check there what is that. This is our limited capacity. That much only we can check. But that is also not complete knowledge. We are seeing moon, nothing is there. Our people land. It is said that people are landing and they are sending the machines to check what is there in the moon. And we are saying that there is nothing. There is no water. There is no fire. There is no living entities. But scriptures are saying, and Lord is saying that each and every planet, it has its own living entities. Earthly planet, we are there. We are seeing the living entities. And according to the circumstances, situation, environment, we got this body which made up of earth, water, fire, and the 5 elements. And here our body is made up of this muscles and bones. This is represent the mud. So here the predominant item is predominant element, important element is mud. We are seeing this body. The similar way, even in the sun planet also, the living entities are there. According to their environment, because the sun globe, it is said that the earth is just a small spark from the sun. The sun, we can assume that how big the sun is. Even a small spark, it is created in this much big earth. So that much, how much big the sun would be. So the sun planet, even though it is there far away, lakhs of kilometers far away, lakhs of miles far away, but still, and it is saying that the light, it is started from the sun. To reach this earth, it will take 7 minutes. Even the light speed, it is coming from the sun to here, 7 minutes it will take to reach the earth. That much far away distance we are, but still we are able to feel the heat. We are seeing that it is summer, it is so much of heat is there, sun is giving, even though it is far away. So how much heat it used to produce if you go nearby, it is not possible for us to go nearby the sun. So now our scientists are saying that we are preparing something to go and check what is there in the sun. And what is the source of the sun? We don't know. Why? Because we are hearing that from our forefathers, from the history, from the millions of, there are many yugas and all over. But still, in that time also the same sun was there, and now also same sun is there. But it is not at all the sun. We are saying that it is sun rising in the east and set in the west. But for us only it is rising and set. It is just because of our earth is rotating. Now only we identified because of earth is rotating, then we are seeing that sun is rising and setting. But it is actually the sun is not rising, not setting. It is always, it is burning. In one part of the globe, it is, we are seeing the light, and when the earth rotates, other part of the world, it is seeing the light. So this is the way, there is a perfect setup done by the Supreme Lord. And what is illuminating? We are seeing that we are also preparing the electric lights, or even though whatever the gas, electric lights, there are so many things we also invented. But all of this, there is a primary thing is required to burn. Suppose if the light means electricity is required. Our gas, we were seeing the gas stove, how it is burning. There is a sources, gas is there, gas is required. And we are putting the diya, in that oil is required. So some of the other, the element should be there, then it will burn. Then what is the source of sun? It is burning this many continuously without any break. Who is giving the fuel for electricity? For the electric bulb, electricity is coming. Who is giving the fuel for the sun? How it is burning continuously? For that, we don't have the answer. But Lord is saying in Bhagavad Gita, I am the sun, I am the moon. So Lord is saying that he himself is, because of him, the sun is under his control. And the sun planet, we are saying that is so much of heat. Here also we are unable to, even lakhs of kilometers away also we are unable to bear the heat. Then then we are saying that we are assuming that there is no living entities in the sun. But as per the scriptures, there are living entities even in the sun also. Living entities are there in the sun also. So according to the circumstances, the body is made. So we cannot assume that. So now it is our little mind. We don't have much knowledge to understand that Lord's creation. So we are thinking that living entities means it should be like us, or whatever we are seeing surrounding us. It should be like that will be in the other planetary system. So it is not the case. So it is according to the place and circumstances, living entities are changing. So here, how we discussed little some time back. So our body is made up of mud. So that's the reason we are seeing the muscles and bones. So as according to the earth, the predominant element is mud. So we are seeing that all the living entities is a kind of solid. If you see the sun, the predominant element, it is fire. So there may be, or there it must be the living entities are there, which the predominant body of the living entities is fire, because the fire is predominant in sun. So the body also made up of in the fire. So we cannot imagine that much how their body will be in the fire. So it is beyond our imagination. So we cannot assume that, okay, there is this sun is burning, so there is no living entities. It is not like that. So according to the scriptures, there are living entities in all planetary system. If you open even the air here, our surrounding also living entities are there. Microworms are there. Whenever we are taking the breath, the many living entities are going our inside. And when you are breathe out, that time also many living entities are coming out. And if you open the mud, there are also living entities are there. And inside of the mud, we are seeing the living entities are there. So everywhere living entities are there. But we don't have that much capacity to see everything. So we cannot conclude the conclusion that, okay, I'm not able to see, so then no living entities are there in the other planetary system. And also here, Prabhupada is explaining about the Vishnu's form, Karanadakshayi Vishnu and Garbhadakshayi Vishnu. So, when the first expansion of the Lord, Supreme Lord Krishna, he is to expand as a Balaram, Lord Balaram. So it is as per the scriptures, Lord Balaram came out from Supreme Lord. And from Balaram, there are 4 Vishnus, Vishnu forms came out. Shangarshana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna, like that. From Sangarshana, another 4 forms came. In that, another Sangarshana, there are this Garpa, Karanadakshayi Vishnu. He was in the Karana ocean. It is a casual ocean, we'll say. In that casual ocean, he was lying. So he is lying. So we cannot assume his body, how big his body is. Because we are unable to assume how big our earth is. Because we in our lifetime, we cannot go the length and breadth of our earth. That much big our earth is. So we cannot assume our earth itself. Then how we can assume the gigantic body of Karanadakshayi Vishnu? Because Karanadakshayi Vishnu, it is said in the scriptures that we are seeing that the hairs in our body is in that each and every hair there is a pores will be there from the hair pores. From that our sweat will come out. So we cannot count how many pores are there in our body, because there are many pores in our body itself, in our small body, maybe 5 feet or 6 feet. In this body itself, innumerable pores are there. The similar way, the Karanadakshayi Vishnu, his body, each and every pore, one universe is coming out. In our body, one drop of sweating is coming out. That much capacity only we have. But the Karanadakshayi Vishnu, from his body, one universe is coming. So the one universe in this, we cannot assume how much big the one universe is. Because within the universe, there are n number of planetary systems. There are numerous planetary systems. Thousands, millions of planets are there within the universe. In that, we are in the one planet, which is Earth, which is, if you compare the universe, it is said that if you take a bag of mustard seed, one bag of mustard seed, in that, if you take one piece of mustard, how much big it is. So that is the comparison. The Shastras are saying that is the comparison, that the entire universe, it is like a bag of mustard seed. Our earth is one piece of mustard in that. So apart from this earth, so many mustards are there in the mustard bag. Similarly, within the universe bag, that n number of planets are there. So one universe is like that, that much. So one universe, if we need to be accommodate millions of planets within that, then how big the universe is? We cannot assume how big the universe is. The universe is covered of 7 coverage is there for the universe. So universe is like a egg. The egg size is compared with the egg. So how the egg will be, the similar way the universe is like that. So like that, one universe is coming from one pore of the Supreme Lord. Like that, each and every pore of the Supreme Lord, when he is breathing out, Karanadakshayi Vishnu, when he is breath out, what is happening? All the universes are coming out from his body. And so universes coming out from his body, that much big, we cannot assume that how big it is coming. If that much universe is coming, need to become in the pores of the body of the Lord, how big the Karanadakshayi Vishnu Lord will be, how much big he is. It is beyond our imagination. It is not at all possible for us to understand how big the Lord body is. So then, in each universe, now we are saying that n number of planets are there within the universe and n number of universes are there. In each universe, Lord is assuming and is is entering in the each universe. Lord again taking the another avatara like Garbhadakshay Vishnu. So there is in the universe, half of the universes are water. So in that, again, Lord is again going and lying on that water as Garbhadakshay Vishnu. So each and every universe, Lord is entering as a Garbhadakshay Vishnu. So if it is 1,000, for example, I am saying 1,000 universes are there, means 1,000 Garbhadakshay Vishnu avatar is taking, 1,000 times he is taking the avatar, 1,000 different avatar, he is entering 1,000 universes. So from his navel, the lotus flower is sprouting. In that, Brahma is taking birth. So the Brahma is getting the knowledge from the Supreme Lord. Lord is giving the knowledge to Brahma, and the Brahma is the first living entity, is coming out from Lord's lotus flower, Lord's navel, and he is in the lotus flower. It is not a lotus, just a lotus flower. In the lotus flower, it is said that the 14 planetary system, we are in the earthly planetary system. In the 14 planetary system, it is there in the stem of the lotus flower. So then how much big the lotus flower would be? So like that, it is beyond our imagination, the creation, and we could not assume that how it will be. We are seeing the lotus flower, it is this much small, and we are seeing the comparing with the egg, because whatever we know, because then only we can understand. For our understanding, we are comparing the universe with the egg. We are comparing with the lotus stem with whatever we know the lotus flower here. But it is not that much size. So we cannot compare how much big, how much is beyond our imagination. So whichever limited knowledge, limited understanding, we cannot see and we cannot understand how it is. So what is the way? That's why scriptures are saying, so this is the way the Lord appeared in the form of Garbhadakshay Vishnu. So here the Parishit Maharaj question is, what is the difference between the body of the Lord and those of common living entities? So Lord is taking different bodies. So now we saw the first body he took as a big gigantic body, that is Karanadakshay Vishnu. From this universes are coming. And again he took the little small body to accommodate within the universe. That is Garbhadakshay Vishnu. And it is said that each and every living entity, he is as Paramatma, he is sitting in the inside of the heart region. God is there as a Paramatma. So there also he is assuming his body according to the living entity's body. So Lord is assuming this body according to the needs. The similar way, because Lord is changing. Yes, we are saying that in the that much big Karanadakshay Vishnu is so much big. One universe is coming, that much big he was. Then each universe, within that universe, Garbhadakshay Vishnu is going and laying down on the Garbhada ocean. That is little small compared to Karanadakshay Vishnu. Then again, he is assuming, Paramatma is sitting at the inside of the each and every living entity's heart. So that is very small. We can understand, okay, heart region means how big he will be. Because we are seeing our body, it is only the 6 inches. They are saying that in our body, 6 inches, how much big our hand will be, that much size. The Paramatma is standing in our heart region. That's what scriptures are saying. So a Lord is assuming different body as in wherever the need is. The similar way, according to the need, Lord is giving the body to the living entities. So that's what Prabhupada is explaining, that Lord created elephant. So according to the need, the elephant got the gigantic body. And we are seeing that there's a big, what is a big animal in this material world, which is in the ocean, it is there, whale. So the whale shark, it is the biggest animal in this world. So that, according to our current understanding, that is the biggest animal. We don't know beyond that. That is our scientific invention. Till that we identified, that is the biggest animal. It has the size, it has the weight of 30 elephant size. 30 elephant, if you put in one place, how much size will be? That much size, the whale, the big whale, it has a size. So that much big animal is there. Even that animal also, then it has also soul. That is, body is made up of, according to his need, the body is made. God made, gave the body, this big animal. Elephant, he gave the different body. Crocodile, we have different body. Tata is different body. Like that, there are so many living entities we are seeing. So many living entities. Human, for us, Lord gave this, assumed this body. According to our needs, Lord gave the body to us. The similar way, so there is a difference between Lord's body and our body. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying in 10.8, Agam sarvaisya prabhavo mattaha sarva pravartate idi matva bhajante mam bhuta bhava samanvitaha. So he is saying that I am the source of all spiritual and material world. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their heart. So we won't try to understand, okay, how big the earth is. Let me go and see how big the universe is. Let us go to the other planetary system. That is the work who are doing, our scientific people are doing. This is kind of childish play. Because there are n number of planetary systems are there within this universe. Even you are unable to go and see the length and breadth of the earth itself. How can we go and assume the other planetary systems? It is not at all possible. So that's why he is saying that everything, who is the source here in this Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that I am the source of everything, spiritual and material, but it is emanates from me. So the person who knows this, what he will do? He won't try to understand, okay, how big the earth is, how big that planet is, how big the universe is. He will just surrender to the Supreme Lord and he will engage in the service of the Supreme Lord. That's it. And in the Brahma Shakta, Brahma is saying that Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. So there, Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Brahma is saying that he is the Ishvara, he is the Param, he is the topmost. Who is Krishna? Satchidananda Vigraha. Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha. So his mere is Lord. How he is seeing the Lord? Sat Chit Ananda. Sat means he is eternal. Chit means knowledgeable. And Ananda is a blissful. So Lord is Sat Chit Ananda. So he is a Vigraha. So Sat Ananda. His Lord's body is made up of Sat Chit Ananda. And he is saying that Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. So he is the Adi, he is that oldest of oldest, he is the oldest of Govinda, who is Govinda, and Sarvakarana Karanam. He is the reason for all. He is the cause of all causes. That's what Sarvakarana Karanam. So like that, Brahma is explained. So it is through this representations, Brahma is giving this knowledge to us. If Lord is giving this knowledge to us, then only we can understand, oh, it is all created by the Supreme Lord. So now, then in the same Bhagavad Gita, Lord is saying that what we need to do. Sarva dharman bhartecha maam yegam sharanam braja. Agam tam dharva papaipyo moksha shami masuchaga. We don't want to explore what is happening, how is it created and happen. All those things are not needed. You just surrender unto me and do the devotional service and come back to me. That is the only thing. And we need to understand what is our position. That is our only thing. And the questions asked by here, Parikshit Maharaj is asking the questions. He is not asking the question to the scientist. He is asking the question to the Sukadeva Goswami, who is the pure devotee of the Lord. So why he is asking the pure devotee? Because the pure devotee can get the reference from the Shastras. He knows the Shastras. He knows the scriptures. From that, he can explain how this creation happened. What is the difference between the body of the Lord and body of the common living entities. So this is the perfect way we need to get to understand how this creation happening. So Parikshit Maharaj is asking the perfect question to the perfect person. So in that way, we have to understand this. Hare Krishna. Brindaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki